Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League's Blood Bowl number 5. We are down to the top 6 teams this season. We're in the quarterfinals. It's in fact our second quarterfinal matchup here in this competition. The winner tonight advancing to the semifinals to play against the Chaos Cup Trophy champions, the Spike Magazine Trophy champions, Believe Broncos, coached by BB Nutt. We'll see who can make it happen tonight between these two teams. Houston versus Norse. It's Technobabble Inc. versus Odin. Ava Unit 2 versus Clypheus. Let's take a look at the bracket before we take a look at 2 rosters up this evening. In round number 1, the Fishy Fiends would defeat Conspicuous Disunion. The Fiends, a Chaos Renegades team coached by Ajax, defeating a Necro team coached by Chime. They advanced to round 2 to face off against the Goner Gits, who defeated the Discomancers. The Gits, Cobblestorm's Goblin team, facing off against Ian's Necro team. The Tizzork Savage Boys, coached by Tizzle Bizzle, would defeat the Gutterballs, coached by El Dubarino. That was an Orc mirror match, and they will go on to face Philosopher's Song, coached by Spire, a Lizard team, after they defeated Con Kills Entanglements team, which was an Imperial Nobility team. The Fishy Fiends would defeat the Goner Gits to advance to round 3, as would Philosopher's Song. The Gits would defeat the Savage Boys in their consolation match to advance to round 3 as well. And over in round 3, Technobabble Inc., that's my team, would defeat none other than the Pip Stars, Dead Fred's Lizard team. And we're facing off against the winner of the matchup between Odin and Nuffle and MAML Nightmare. Odin and Nuffle defeating MAML Nightmare. Clypheus' Norse team against Festoon's Necro team. The Goner Gits would defeat the Blitzburg Steelers on a bye to advance to the quarterfinals. They faced off against Philosopher's Song, who were able to defeat the Fishy Fiends in round 3. Philosopher's Song won that game last night. They are advancing to the semifinals to face off against the Dungeon Bowl champions, Moobs and Sea Snakes. They're a Dark Elf team. Again, the winner of tonight's matchup will face off against the Believe Broncos, coached by BB Nutt. They're a Nurgle team. 5 teams remaining this season out of 48. We'll see which of the 2 tonight will be able to advance. Clypheus, welcome to the stream. Clypheus says, I can't wait to watch the game tonight. I wonder who you're playing again. Indeed, it's you. Technobabble Inc. will be the home team this evening. 11 on the roster. Merrick will not be participating due to an injury. He's the rookie human lineman. I think we're fine with that. We've got the big guy and the ogre, all 4 blitzers, a thrower, a catcher, and a handful of linemen. We'll have to replace Merrick with a journeyman. That's going to bring our TV to an effective 1,285,000 gold. We've got 1 apothecary, 6 dedicated fans, and 3 rerolls. We're going to be up against the Norse of Odin and Snuffle tonight. Odin and Snuffle with 16, 15, 14 on the roster this evening. They have both Ulfs, 2 Valkyries, 2 Beer Boars, and a whole slew of drunken linemen. 1 apothecary, 5 dedicated fans, and 3 rerolls is going to bring their TV to 1,520,000 gold. And that's going to mean 235,000 gold in petty cash will be going to the human team tonight. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I think that's going to be crucial in tonight's matchup. How do these 2 teams play against each other? The Norse team is the bashy team. They are brittle here for the most part. They have AV 8+, which is not a whole lot across the team. The 2 Ulfs have a standard armor value of 9+. The Beer Boar is very, very brittle with a 6+. The 2 Ulfs have block and frenzy. They're getting lots of block dice to try to knock down players. Frenzy means they have to follow up as well. Iona, the number 1 Ulf winner, does have tackle and mighty blow as well. Mighty blow is going to be key to this roster tonight as they try to remove humans from the pitch. Lamidge, the number 6 lineman, also picking up mighty blow. And then those 2 Valkyries are the ball carriers and the harassment pieces. They both have lots of speed, MA7, MA9 respectively. Frizzia, the MA7 Valkyrie, has strength 4, agile 2, very, very agile, all of which are, not all of which are blodgers, one of which is a blodger. That's Frizzia, no block on Francia. But very pivotal pieces for this lineup. I think the 2 Mighty Blow pieces, the 2 Valkyries, and perhaps maybe the number 2 Ulf as well, are really the key pieces. Clyphus does want to be taking the marks. He is the bashy team in this matchup, and that's because he has so much block. He has a number of players with tackle. He has a handful of players with frenzy as well. He wants to be taking those block dice to try to remove these humans from the pitch. Mighty Blow is going to be key to that strategy tonight. The two Valkyries, they can harass if they can get in on the ball carrier. They have strip ball. They can remove the ball from the ball carrier's hands, provided the ball carrier doesn't have sure hands. The problem with that, of course, is that the thrower for Technobabble Link, of course, has sure hands. He'll be holding on to that ball for as long as possible. That's doubly linked List, the level 5 thrower for this human team. Humans fit a unique space in the Blood Bowl game strategically, and that's because they are a jack of all trades. So their strategy is to play against the weakness of whichever opponent they're facing. Sometimes that means the human team has to play as an agility team. Sometimes that means the human team has to play as a bashy team. Tonight, they're not the bashy team. They can't give up the blocks to this Norse team. The Norse team does have low armor value, and that means Technobabble Inc. wants to lean into that to get their block, to get their removals. The number 2 blitzer, HCR10, he's the killer here with block, tackle, mighty blow, and frenzy. He'll be doing the heavy lifting to try to remove these Norsemen from the pitch. That also means he's going to have a giant target on his back. I think we're going to see the Ogre with Mighty Blow putting in some work tonight as well. You'll often see me play that Ogre a little more cautiously. I want him to be an anchor on the formation, but with Mighty Blow, I don't think we can afford it tonight. I think we're going to go in and try to take those blocks with those Ogres, with that Ogre, try to get those removals where we can. The thrower gives us a very solid passing game. The thrower, of course, has the pass skill, gets a free reroll on a throw, has accurate, gets a +1 to the quick or short passes, has nerves of steel. If he's marked, he doesn't care if he's marked. He'll still throw that ball for maximum potential, and also has leader, which effectively brings our team value, or our team rerolls, up to 4, provided doubly linked List stays on the pitch. I think the 3 main targets for this Norse team tonight are going to be the thrower, the catcher, and the blitzer. The catcher, of course, is a blodger with sidestep. Tackle can negate dodge, but otherwise, just a pal's going to knock down that catcher, and sidestep means he goes where he wants to be. He's going to be a very real scoring threat, but also can be a great harassment piece as well with block and dodge to keep him on his feet a little bit more, and with MA8, he can really get to where he needs to be. Technobabble Inc. tonight's getting 235,000 gold in petty cash. Not quite enough for a Griff Oberwald. That would be enough for a Zug. We could pick up a Zug to get an extra Mighty Blow player, which I don't think is a bad idea at all. But I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to spend that money on a Wizard. 150k for a Wizard. We'll get a keg to keep our players alive as much as possible, or get those KOs back on the pitch. We'll pick up an assistant coach as well, but I think we're going to lean into the Wizard tonight. The Wizard, always a great pick, but especially against a low armor value team. If you can get a nice target with that Wizard, you get 5 players on a Wizard, all with AV 8+, and you knock down a few, you might be removing some. Zap, also a great skill tonight up against those Valkyries. Zap turns one opponent into a frog, provided you roll a d6 and equal or beat their strength. One of the Valkyries is a 2/3 chance of a success. The other is a 50-50. That's the strength 4 Valkyrie. But if we could turn them into a frog and then get a casualty on them, which is very easy to do, they're out of the game. So I think we're going to lean into the Wizard tonight. We'll see if that pays off or not. But we're going to get this final quarterfinal matchup underway right now. Clear skies for this quarterfinal matchup, the winner of which is going to face off once again against the Chaos Cup and Spike Magazine Trophy champions, the Believe Broncos. They're a Nurgle team. They're very much like a Chaos team, except smellier. The beautiful, the lovely Technobabble Inc. cheerleaders. The White Dwarf himself coaching this Norse team. Two B-Boarders both at an AV of 6, but they have Pick Me Up, which they can, on a 1/3 chance, they can stand up players for free. Whoever wins the coin toss will be on offense first, no doubt about it. 235K, yeah. It's such a tough call, but I think I'm going to end up picking... I think I'm going to pick... Oh... I'm going to go Wizard. I'm going Wizard! Here we go. Here's the coin toss. Whoever wins will choose to be on offense, no doubt, so they can punch first. Odin and Nuffle wins the coin toss. They'll be on offense to start. And now we'll set up our defense. Push him onto this. You know what? Let's do this. No, let's leave it like this. I think we'll leave it like this. I think we'll stay grouped up on the line. I think this will be our formation here. So we'll go flat on the sidelines here because we don't really... I don't think we need to defend anybody here. We'll pull them up. We'll give them a little bit more movement. But we're going to keep our catcher and our thrower safe. So they'll be a step behind our linebackers. Perfect conditions. We typically have defense at the top of the screen, but when I play my games, my team will always be at the bottom. So the defense currently on the bottom half of the screen here with the offense at the top. 5 on the line for the offense. 3 rerolls for Odin and Nuffle. 4 effectively for Technobabble Inc. If that leader is removed from the pitch before that first reroll is spent, we will lose that reroll. You and your favoritism. The number 16 beer boar, currently the halfback on this offensive formation. These beer boars, again, they have a trait called Pick Me Up. Any down-friendly player at the start of the Norse turn within 3 spaces of that beer boar rolls a d6 on a 5+, they'll stand up for free. Otherwise, it costs you 3 MA to stand up. Trying not to keep the mic so I don't kick the ball inappropriately. I don't think my mic kicks the ball, but I'm worried. Dead center kick here. Here we go. Fouling frenzy thanks to Nuffle. That's going to go to us, Technobabble Inc. Praise Nuffle. We'll pick up some SPP on fouls, provided we want to foul. I don't think that's going to be a big problem for the Norse team, as we don't have a bench, so fouling's super risky. Francia fails to pick up the ball on the kick. The ball will scatter to the 14-yard line. Turn 1 now for Odin and Nuffle. Two-die block against the left guard here. Gets a knockdown against ambient occlusion. Looking for a 9+. Follows up. The linemen are drunkards. That's their nega trait. They, one of the few linemen with a nega trait. If they rush, normally rushes fail on just a 1. If they rush, they fail on a 1 or a 2. So Odin and Nuffle really wants to try to avoid that with their linemen if at all possible. 3-die block into an armor break. Gets a stun on the journeyman, Boris. And finally, a 2-die on the ogre will be a push into a frenzy follow-up. Gets the knockdown here, looking for that 10+. Doesn't get it, has to follow up, dude. Frenzy. And now the Ulf leading the charge here at center field. 33 seconds to go in turn 1 for Odin and Nuffle. A mark taken against polymorphism. The rookie in the left wide zone. Now a 2-die against polymorphism's gonna be a skull. Re-rolls this into a push. Gonna try to surf the player here. Gets the push. Well done. One-man player advantage now for Odin and Snuffle. And takes a mark against HCR10, the killer blitzer for the human team. Finishes up the turn with a pickup here with Francia, the MA9 Valkyrie. She's going to move up to the 2-yard line. I mean, I could have. He gave me 4. It was so tempting, but I didn't do it. All right, turn 1 now for Technobabble Inc. I knew he said we'd be blocking with the ogre, but I don't think we want to spend the blitz on the ogre. All right, where do we want to go? Who do we want to hit? He's got an Ulf over here. Where's his other Ulf? Oh, he's right here. All right. He's got an Ulf over here. He's got a frenzy player over here. So let's do... So now we've got the one die blitz, or one die block, I should say. And then let's pull you here. Do I want to take this as a blitz? I think I do. Did I blitz? Will we will get our own surf here. 10v10 on the pitch. Now I think we're going to look for a dodge. We're going to go here. That'll be our turn. Nope. Turn 2 now for Odin and Nuffle. 1 removal each in turn 1 for each of these teams. 2 die with Iona. We'll get the knockdown here. Has to follow up. SB Beaver says you should lightning bolt the poor. He's the star player to all the drunkards. That's true. That's true. If I fireball the boar and take him off the pitch, it's a minus 100 morale to the Norse team. Pal here on ambient occlusion. The human linemen in this matchup, they're there to tie up players. Not much more than that. We want to be focusing on our killer here to remove players. We want to be focusing on our block players to take blocks. Could have got 2 blocks out of that turn if we just took the block with HCR 10, but I didn't want to risk that against a strength 4 player, so I took the blitz instead so I could reposition the blitzer and get him off that sideline. Odin Snuffle looks to be trying to move down the right wide zone. 2-die block here into a frenzy follow-up. Gets another push here against DTO. Will end up marking the catcher. Catcher does have dodge, but he's marked by a tackle player, so won't get that free reroll. Shifting the ball to the right wide zone here. Trying to control the pitch a bit with these two players, pushing these players out of position. The Beer Boar with the 2+ dodge. The stunty titchy Beer Boar gets away from HDR 10. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, you will go down here maybe? You... We'll take this blitz on the poor Beer Boar. 3-die blitz. We'll take the pal. We'll move him here. Got the KO. One-man player advantage for the human team. We've got 2 up front. We've got 2 down here. He can pull him up. Why don't we put you here? Two rushes, no problem. Could have done this in a different order, but we'll do it this way. And then I think we're going to take this block here. The ogre goes really stupid. He's going to lose his tackle zones here. Take this block. We'll get a pal out of this. We'll push him here. We will stay put. And now we will go... we will go here. We will go here. We will go here. We will go here. Turn 3 for Odin and Snuffle. Electric Smith says that was just mean. Double pals over the left wide zone against Mutex. Doesn't break armor here. Festoon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 2-die block against Ambient Occlusion will be a knockdown thanks to the block skill. This is going to free up Wessex, the number 9 lineman. Takes a mark on the thrower to try to get the 2-die on the thrower. Just gets a push out of this. Pow on Singleton, the level 2 blitzer over in the right wide zone. 9+ will break armor here. There's the armor break. There's the injury. Good removal here. I think we're going to spend it. Don't think we can afford to lose a blitzer at all. 9v9 on the pitch. The Apothecary saves the day. Singleton will come back in a future drive. 2-die against Boris the Journeyman will be a pal. Has to follow up due to frenzy. Spire demanding death. We haven't quite had it yet. Two-die against DTO will be a push. Frisia on the block. SP Beaver says, where'd you get your apothecary? Mine always accidentally cuts too deep. You gotta pay them well. 15 seconds on the clock here. Right sideline open. The ball carrier currently is not, but a blitz still available. 3+ dodge, no problem by Francia for the two-die blitz on the catcher. Gets the knockdown thanks to tackle. 8+ is going to break armor. I think we're going to go... I think we're going to go here. Pay them well? That's not happening. Oh, it's Nuffle back on the bonus clock, under 7 minutes to go. That is for the entire duration of the game. Don't get back any bonus time in Blood Bowl. Moves Francia downfield a little bit further. Not going to spend it. Turn 3 for Technobabble Inc. Stand you up. Stand you up. You are 4, 5. We'll do that. I think that's going to be our play. So you are going to come over here. I'd like you to mark the ball carrier, and I'd like you to reposition. So we're going to leave you guys where you are. We'll take a block here. I need you to get out of the way as well. Lots of die rolls. So we'll start with what I think might actually be the safest one. Two-die blitz coming up against Frisia. We'll take the POW. No armor break. Yeah, I'll take it this way. Good rush here. I think we'll take it this way. Another rush. All right. Now, you need to come in. I think I want you to do this. Oh, that's so many rushes. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll do this. You need to do that. I need you to get away. So you're going to go probably here. Probably... Oh, where are you going to go? You're going to go... You're going to go here, here, here. And then you're going to get surfed if you do. Ooh, scary stuff. We'll re-roll that. So we spent our leader roll. All right. That block, I think I want to take now. Two-die block. We'll get push out of this. We'll push him here. We'll follow up. We'll leave it like that. Had to spend some time calculating the movement. Should have done that first, but that's all right. Turn 4 now for Odin. It's Nuffle. So now that we've spent the leader reroll, you always spend that one first. So now that we've spent it, if we lose our thrower, if the thrower is removed from the pitch, we will not lose a reroll. SB Beaver lowered the rush failure rate. Thank you very much for that. From 900% to a paltry 99%. Takes an assist. Looks to be blocking down ACR 10. That's not going to negate the assist against Francia due to a guard. The season so far, the top 3 teams in terms of season ranking have already made it to the semifinals. Odin and Nuffle is ranked number 4 with a record of 19-5-7 this season. Technobabble Inc. ranked number 9 with a record of 12-7-9. If Odin and Nuffle wins tonight, that means the top 4 teams in terms of league points will have also made it to the championship semifinals. Stand-up blitz against deterministic context-free language. Gets a push or both standing out of this. I think I'll take it as a push. We'll sidestep here. Odin Stuffle back on the bonus clock with 6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Just 5 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock. For Technobabble Inc., we're going to have to get faster with our turns. Two die against Stored Procedure. This will be a knockdown here. Needs just an 8+ with Mighty Blow, but doesn't get it. SB Beaver says, I was not expecting that blitz. I wasn't either. Failed 50-50 dodge. Uses a team reroll. Got through to score! 4+ to the 3+. Spending a reroll. Well done. Odin Nuffle takes the lead in the ballgame 1-0. Failed the 50-50, spent a team reroll to get through it, made another 3+ to score. Odin Nuffle takes the lead here with the human team now with a quarter and a quarter of a quarter. 5 turns to try to get on the board and end this half 1-1. It'll be 11v11 on the pitch. Five in the secondary currently here for Odin and Nuffle. They've got a significant bench, so they're not really worried about losing players so much, and they're not really worried about losing a fouler either. That's another thing that these beer boys do very well. They get wherever they want to go on a 2+, and they can foul. They're so cheap. If you foul with them and they get removed, so what? They're safe. So I could put blitzers on the line here, but I think block versus block here against Norris is a fool's errand. I think I don't want that. If I do this, I think I'll do this. And the guardsman can stay behind, sure. Yeah, I think that'll be what we want. So we'll go with this ace formation here. 5 on the line. The 2 tackles spread wide. Doubly linked list back to receive. A quarter and a quarter of a quarter. That's right. Oh no, it's a blitz. Deep kick, kicked it to the 24-yard line, and now 4 players for Odin and Nuffle will get to activate provided they are not marked. I'm glad we spread a little wide here, but he could try to enclose our either enclose our line or try to enclose one side of the pitch here. So he could come up and take the marks here, or he could try to say sweep in here and try to control one of the sideline. Looks like it's exactly what he's going to try to do here. So he goes in on the blitz, frenzy follow-up. Oh, that's not the result he wanted. Can't spend a team reroll because it is not technically a turn. So I'll have to say put. Really, he was looking for that mark. He was looking for the knockdown in the mark with the Ulfwinner there. And indeed, Odin and Nuffle will be applying some early pressure here, trying to control the left sideline. So Canterbury, the number 7 lineman with tackle, move to the opposing 8-yard line here on the blitz. Here comes Frizia, the MA7 Valkyrie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 2 rushes. You can get pretty far, so I think we're going to retreat. Which means you're just going to have to end up here. Good positioning here by Frizia to mark Mutex. Do I want to go for that blitz? Doubtful. Doubtful, doubtful, doubtful. All right, let's go for a blitz this way. And that means stored procedure will move downfield. So we're going to threaten a pass here. Polymorphism will come in to make this a 2-die, I think. So we'll do this. No, we'll do this. We'll do this. The catcher moves in. Make that a 1-die against Frizia, which may not be bad at all. But that's scary for the catcher. I think the catcher will move here. But if I do that, he'll end up getting the 2-die with Frizia. You know what? Scared catchers don't make no catchers. We'll do that. Two-die blitz by HCR 10 here as we're running out of time on the clock. We've got to get faster. We'll get the push. We'll push in here. We'll follow up. Oh, I'm going to re-roll it. That was not worth it. All right, we'll push here. We've got to follow up. We'll leave that follow-up the way it is. We'll do that, and then we're going to go for this. Why is that uphill? Oh, because he's marked. What a dummy I am. All right, that's fine. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. As I eat up another minute on my bonus clock. Turn 5 for Odin. It's Nuffle. We're in the second quarter now. Totally fine. Totally fine. 9 plus. Totally fine. Totally fine. Everything's fine. Everything's A-okay. About a minute 3 here to play for Odin and Nuffle. They've got plenty of dice here over in the left wide zone. And they'll start applying pressure on the thrower here shortly. The thrower's going to be in a little bit of trouble. The thrower can, of course, move this way, but that's not going to keep him safe when next turn Norsemen start descending from the hills. Gets a push here. Looks like he'll be trying to surf Mutex on a secondary block. No surf. 2 die against the catcher. Got the POW here. Needs an 8 plus. The catcher is going to go this way. Uh-oh. 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 He'll stay on the pitch, but he's stunned. He'll be out for a turn. He'll spend 3 MA to stand up on turn 6. This is freed up Frisia. Frisia can take a mark on the ball carrier. It's 1 rush. Won't rush the ball carrier. Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Knocking down the line here. Ending the turn with the Dauntless block against the Ogre. Will get the knockdown. And now a foul on HDR 10. Rude. If we go down 2-0, that's pretty much the game. I think what I'm going to do... Why can't I choose that? I'm not sure why I can't choose that. I'm not going to spend it. All right. We can get here on a double rush. That gets us to 3, 3. That is a long bomb. My goodness. Stand up blitz on the beer bore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gotta push. Beer bore will go this way. 2-die follow-up. Take it as a push. He'll go here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets us to the 16. The 16 would be 3 and 3. So we're looking to get back here. So we need a rush. Oof, 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 oof. Mega oof. Or I can just YOLO this. Easy peasy. Look, man, has anybody made a long bomb yet? Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Interception attempt. Let's go! Let's go! He can get the blitz if he wants. Can't get the assist here. Can't get the assist here. Can get the assist here. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. Let's go. 1-1 the score. Whoa! Whoo! Oh boy, he could have got 2 on there for the blitz. I wasn't feeling confident, so I'll take the point instead. We'll be back up to 11v11 on the pitch. If he wants to go down the sideline, I'm going to make him work for it here. So we will do this. All right, 3 on the line for the defense. We've got our safeties, the thrower and the catcher. We've pulled them inward here. If he wants to take the sideline here, he can pin somebody to the sideline, but he can't get the frenzy surf. I did get Clivius 3/4 of a quarter. That's very true. No rerolls left for either team. A wizard still on deck for Technobabble Inc. Doubly linked lists with the score there. HCR10 still on the pitch. He is the killer. Just 1 kill to his name, though. 23 casualties, 74 injuries so far this season. I don't know why Zap. Is it just that it shows the 3x3? Because a Zap is a 1x1. Five on the line for Odin and Nuffle. Try clicking Fireball and Zap again. All right. Here's the kick. Cheering fans once again going to Technobabble Inc. Somebody's getting pro this match. Let's give it to somebody who's not quite a huge target. Let's give it to Singleton. for the entire match. Praise Nuffle! Singleton now gets to free rerolls provided he rolls a 3+ on a d6. Oh, you have to reset it during the turn. So like if you want to do it at the beginning of your turn, you can't choose which one you want to do. The ogre deserves pro. The ogre does not. Knockdown on the journeyman. He's the right guard. Double pals on the left guard. Ambient occlusion. And now a 2-die on the ogre by the Ulf. Gets a pow here. Again, has to follow up due to frenzy. SP Beaver says, can you select it now? I can, but I'd rather default it to fireball. Zap is more what's the word I want? Zap is more situational. Like, I think Zap is a good pick against the Valkyries. I think Zap is a good pick against werewolves. I think Zap is a good pick against war dancers. But it's one player on Strike 3. That's a 2/3 chance of success. I'm sorry. Strike 3 is a 50-50 chance of success. Going after polymorphism. Gets a pow out of this. 8+ breaks armor with Mighty Blow, but doesn't get anything out of it. No rerolls here. It's going to be a 50-50 pick. I'm sorry, it's going to be a 3+ pickup for Francia with 8 seconds left in the turn. Spreading out wide, both on the left and the right. Taking the marks on the left. That'll be an opportunity to open up a lane if they get the blocks. SP Beaver says Zap's only a 50-50. Zap is, you have to roll a d6 greater than their strength. Wizard needs time to memorize their spell. Oh, boo! Picked up the ball. Boo! Boo hiss boo! Why would you choose that over Fireball? Because if they turn into a frog, it's very easy to kill them. Whereas a Fireball just gives you an armor roll. All right, if you get surfed, that's okay. That's the 1-die. We can make it a 2-die. I think we will. It's a 2-die into a 1-die follow-up, though. I think that's what we're going to do. Should have been a stand-up blitz by the ogre, but I'm scared. So we'll do... this isn't going to be a blitz, so this might be, but now I'm getting really aggressive. Let's do this. Two-die blitz. We got the pow. It's still going to be a dodge out of here, though. Got the armor break. That'll be a KO. Now we've marked the ball carrier. That'll be our turn. Turn 7 for Odin and Snuffle. They have to end this turn in scoring position. 2 die against polymorphism. Gets the POW here. Frees up the Ulfwerener here for the blitz. No rerolls. Here we go. 2 die blitz. 2 die blitz. Gets a push out of this. Frees up the ball carrier. Will push into the sideline, no doubt. Or not the sideline. Push into the side of the line. Gets the knockdown here. Gets a chain push out of this. He's going to try to keep this blitzer pinned on the line. Might even try to foul this this blitzer on this turn. We'll see. We'll see where Francia ends up. Going to try to secure the right wide zone here. 2 die block on the line against Boris will be a knockdown. Two die against ambient occlusion. Gets a POW here as well. Looking for a 9+ to break armor. Takes a mark against DTO and the catcher here, number 7, over on the right side of the pitch. He's going to take a mark against the thrower as well. There's no rerolls left for the human team. All of these dodges are risky. A handoff to Frisia works out. And now 2 die against homomorphic encryption. We're going to fireball here. Oh, not the greatest. Not the greatest. All right, let's see. Spent the fireball because otherwise we're either playing for overtime or we're going to give up the ball and he'll win 3-2, I think. Holy moly. All right. Let's go. You being the pin player, I don't like too much, but I'm going to do this anyway. You'll be here. One die rush. One die rush on the strength 4. Or, instead of taking the blitz on the ball carrier, I could take the blitz here and reposition. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God. Let's see if I put 1 here. He's gone, they score. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Can I get 3? 1, 2. Oh, if I get lucky, I can get 3. Let's go for it. Oh, I'm so scared! We got the POW. All right. Broke armor here. All right. We'll put 1 here. 1 here, 1 here. Oh, Nuffle, please. Oh, Nuffle, please. Oh, sweet baby Nuffle. Oh, couldn't quite do it. We were going to set up one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. I should have done one here, one here. I literally just talked about this. Should have gone here, here, and here. And I think that would have stopped it. But now Odin and Nuffle, unless they get very unlucky here, they'll be able to get on the board. We'll see if they can make it happen. Blitz by the ball carrier. Here we go. 2-die blitz. 2-die blitz gets the push here. Don't think that's going to help. Oh, no, that will help. No, it won't help. Not going to help. So now needs the 2+ dodge to score. There it is. Well done. 2-1. Odin Nuffle takes the lead in this ball game once again. Oh, man. And now the fireball's gone. But I didn't want to be down 2-1 at the end of the half. One turn left for the humans. Unless there's a timeout, we're going to pray to Nuffle and hope we get one. Setting up to defend against a one-turn touchdown. We don't have a one-turn option. All right, the catcher's fine where he is. We'll move up to the line. We'll leave him where he is. We'll move up to the line. We're going to take these blocks, so we'll do this. We'll do that, and you don't, you do need to be here for a handoff. So we'll leave it like this. And that'll be our blitz. And we'll see if we get the timeout here. Odin Nuffle without a kicker. Oh no, they get to reset their defense. Shallow kick here, they get to reset their defense. We won't be able to score. They will probably reset their defense here to prevent us from getting the blocks we want to take. They do not. All right, let's start with you. You to here. Grr. All right. All right, that's fine. We'll get the pal here. We'll push you here. We'll follow up. Oh, I didn't have the mic key. We're gonna make this 3-die without the ogre. Got the pal here, no armor break. Oh, come on! Homomorphic encryption! This is not the time, sir! Not the time! What do we got here? We got they're both the same. Loja. Alright, you are still on your feet somehow. I don't like that. You're negating these two. So I've got 1 assist on this guy. Is that worth a foul? I don't think so. Nah, he's got a bench. I don't think so. We're not going to risk the throw either. I don't want to rush it. Or I don't want to rush and potentially lose my thrower. So 2-1 at the half. Odin and Nuffle in the lead. Technobabble Link will be on offense to start the second half here. Odin and Nuffle to set up their defense. Clifey says, how are we at the half and still both fielding teams of 11? It's the will of Nuffle. 100% pro ogre. Yeah, that guy, man. Ogre turned boneheaded. Lost his action on the 3-die block. SP Beaver says, now we just need another 2-1-half to bring it to a tie. That's right. That's right. Tight 3-man line here for Odin and Nuffle. Just the 2 cornerbacks. And let's call that 6 linebackers. And now the offense to set up. I think we'll go with this. I think this is what we want. I think... What could possibly go wrong? Here's the kick to start the second half of this game. Why did I say it aloud? Why did I say it aloud? Roll a 3 on the D3 shallow kick blitz. A huge opportunity for Odin and Nuffle. It's going to be tough to get through the line, but they can do it. Blitz down ambient occlusion. So if they blitz down ambient occlusion here, they'll have a lane this way. Roll a 3 on the D3. You get a D3 plus 3 players on a blitz who are not marked. 6 players can go after this ball. Here's the blitz. 2-die blitz. Got the POW on ambient occlusion. Opens up the lane towards the ball. Spire says, oh good, I picked North Spy too. Hush you. Needs to move Lindisfarne here. Positive dodge through to the ball now with the edge to Valkyrie. There it is. The Valkyrie rushes to get under the ball. Can she recover? If she collects this ball on the 3+, it's going to be a scrum right out of the gate, trying to mark as many human players as possible to prevent them from pulling into that scrum. Odin and Stuffle on the bonus clock. A little over 4 minutes to go. Good catch by Frizzia. The strength 2 adds to strength 4 adds to Valkyrie. Turn 9 for Technobabble Inc. They started on offense. They're immediately on defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's gonna have to be. Let's do. We're just gonna have to fight. We're just gonna have to fight. You'll go downfield, so that means you have to come up here. You will go here. No, you will go here. You will go here. You will go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You'll go here. SB Beaver says, hey, I thought you were on offense this drive. Hush. This could be my blitz. Thought it was a blitzer. That's not going to be my blitz. This is going to be my blitz. We'll do the blitz before repositioning store procedure. Here we go. 2-die blitz. Looking for a pal. Or a defender stumbles. We'll take the push. I'm actually going to push. Should I push him back? I'm actually going to push him straight. 2-die frenzy follow-up. Oh, Nuffle, why? Oh, Nuffle, why? Oh, no! 3 skulls out of 4 on a 4-die block. 2-die into a 2-die frenzy follow-up. Turn 9 for Odin and Nuffle. They may very well score here on turn 9 and increase their lead 3-1. Moop says, well, I see I tuned it at a great time. A 2-die against the catcher will be a push. The catcher is going to go right here. Two-die against Mutex, the rookie blitzer, gets a pal out of this. Come on, Nuffle. Come on, Nuffle. I believe in you. I have faith in you, Nuffle. I did a long bomb. I believe. I have no fear, no worry. No worry at all. Nuffle, take the wheel. Here's the blitz. 2-die blitz on the catcher here into a knockdown. The catcher will go here. No armor break. That's the blitz. It's a 2+ dodge away to score. There it is. 3-1 the score. Oh, and it's Nuffle with the 1-turn defensive touchdown. Very well done on the 6-player blitz. Six-player blitz got a hold of the ball on the kickoff. Couldn't get the knockdown. The humans couldn't get the knockdown, and that was a 2+ edge roll away to score. 3-1 the score now with 7 turns remaining in the ball game. Three rerolls for both teams. Here's the kick. Are you kidding me? Another blitz! And this time a 5-player blitz! Nuffle, why? Nuffle, why? What did I... Nuffle, please! Please, Nuffle, why? Nuffle, please! Nuffle! Clappy says, what? Moop says, ban this man. That's all right. That's okay. He'll fail the splits. It's fine. See, Nuffle tests you, right? You just have to believe. Gets a pal on stored, or gets a knockdown on stored procedure. The MA9 Valkyrie is gonna try to get under this ball. Another attempt at a one-turn touchdown coming up. This time needs a 4+ to catch the ball. Turns out there's a big scandal. It's a throw. Somebody has bet on 3+. They've bet $1 million on 3+. Couldn't catch the ball. Holy smokes. Okay. Sure. 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 Yeah, now's the time for Zap. We'll go. I want to rush that. I don't know how I'm going to pick this ball up. Oh, is that the play? That is so scary. That can't be the play. Can't be the play. I was going to try to sneak that catcher past, but I can't get anybody to protect him. All right. I think it's going to have to be this. Dude, I block. We'll get... Oh, we'll go here. I'll stay put. I'll leave it like that, and then you will come back here. You I don't want there, but I think I'm going to have to keep you there. And then you need to do something, sir. I might take that one die. Let's see. You need to go here. Oh! I think that's got to be my turn. Turn 10 now for Odin. It's Nuffle. Pro Ogre, that's right. We're down by 2. It's looking pretty grim here. We're going to have to get a quick score in and try to get this ball back. Double skulls. See? Look, believe in Nuffle. Believe in Nuffle. Kind of. No, I'm sorry, Nuffle. I'm sorry. No, I believe. I believe. Oh, and it's Nuffle down to 2 rerolls. Beerborg comes in for the assist against Mutex, the number 5 blitzer. 2-die block. Gets the knockdown here. Currently a 1 die. Why is that a... Oh, because he went against stored procedure. That's why. I was going to say a 1 die against HCR 10. Still has the blitz available. Now, the number 6 lineman can come in for the 2 die blitz on HCR 10. Unless he wants to blitz the ball carrier. He's going to blitz the ball carrier. Or is he going to blitz Singleton? Or is he going to blitz the ball carrier? He's got to blitz Singleton at this point. I'm not sure what the play is. The ball's, after a dodge, it's just a 1 die blitz. He's got to come at it from the front. Or the back, I should say. Frizia, the strength 4 edge to Valkyrie, takes a mark on the catcher. She does have tackle, so the catcher can't dodge away, or doesn't get the dodge skill if he dodges away. Here's the blitz, 1 die blitz. Got the knockdown. Got the knockdown here. We'll see where the ball bounces. Will the thrower stay on the pitch? Thrower stays on the pitch. The ball will bobble out of the hands of Singleton the blitzer. Francia with plenty of movement left. Another 1-turn defensive touchdown by Odin, and it's Nuffle. They increase their lead to 4-1. I don't think there's any coming back from this. But we'll see. Oh, you know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He can't get a 3rd blitz in a row. Here's the kick. What did I do? What did I do? Oh God. Oh, Nuffle, please. What did I do? What did I do, Nuffle? Oh God. Oh, sweet. Oh, no. We've got our death. The Telestrator of Doom never fails us. Oh, boy. First death of the game is against DTO. Murdered by the number 1 Ulf. Another blitz here. Another attempt to pick up the ball. Here we go. Needs a 4. And a... I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. You know what the problem is? I know exactly what the problem is. Here, I'll tell you what the problem is. First of all, not throwing my catcher out there to just die. So you got to do that first. Next, see, the problem here is that I've been too scared to dodge away HCR 10. That's the problem. So if I come in this way, actually, let's come in this way. You can get on offense at any time. All right, here we go. Look at this. Easy dodge. 2-die blitz dodge. Let's go. We'll get the knockdown here thanks to tackle. Let's put you here. Hey, we broke armor on Frizia. Hey, Hey, Francia, rather. Got the KO on Francia. Don't catch the ball, HDR 10. Thank you. You psychopath. So if we get, let's see, if we go here. Watch this. Watch this. Easy. See, this is the problem. I just have been too scared to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, let's go, double skulls! Let's go! Oh. That's right. Why would I roll 2 2s? Blitz on HCR 10. 2-die blitz. Gets a push out of this into a frenzy follow-up. 1-die frenzy follow-up. Gets a skull. Will he spend the final reroll here? He will! Into a both standing result. No more rerolls left for Odin and Snuffle. They've got a lane. They've got a lane to the ball. Mr. Rocker Crocker says, you didn't want to play Blood Bowl today anyway. 2-die gets Mutex here, gets a POW. What will he do if they go to overtime? I think if this goes to overtime, we automatically get the win. Get a blitz. Hey, finally, the end of the turn. Let's go. All right. No problem. Sure, they're strength 4. No problem. Not a problem. There's no problem to be had here. Do that. So a 1-die into an uphill blitz, right? Easy. 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 Let's pop this out. Hey, got the armor break. Let's go. That's come on. Really? Really? All right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That is totally fine. So I want to take a 1-die here. I probably have to. But then if I fail, let's see. You're going to take the block. Yeah, let's go! Murder! Murder, death, kill! 1 kill a pop! Another removal here for the humans. And we'll stop the clock there with a minute one. Oh, pick me up worked out for the number 11 lineman who just got knocked out on the line. Turn 12 now for Odin. It's Nuffle. Oh boy. Proger. Proger. Double pals in the left wide zone against Mutex. Just a little over a quarter left to play here with the humans down by 3. I don't see how they're going to get out of this. They would have to score once, almost once a turn here. The winner of tonight's game will move on to face the Believe Broncos, a Nurgle team coached by BB Nutt. They are the current Chaos Cup and Spike Magazine Trophy champions. The top 3 teams have made it to the semifinals. Odin and Nuffle is ranked number 4. If they win tonight, they will make it as well, meaning the top 4 teams will have advanced to the semifinals. Imagine that. Turn 13 for Technobabble Inc. after the failed pickup. I gotta kill her. 3, 4, 5. Ah, she's so strong. Gotta kill her. Gotta kill her. Maybe he'll forget to use dodge. Oh, I have tackle. I was like, oh, I have tackle. Oh, we got her off the pitch. So Frizzia now off the pitch. So now we don't have to worry about Valks. Okay. All right. Now what? You go here. And then you will have to come in here. Let's go for the quick pass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Nuffle, why? Nuffle, why are you doing this to me? Two-die blitz on the thrower is going to be a pal. 8+ is going to break armor. There's the... Oh, huge loss here for the human team. Now, without that thrower, I don't think we have a viable scoring option here. Good pickup by the lineman Canterbury. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. You know, when life gives you lemons, make a deadly acidic poison to kill your opponents. Two-die uphill on the ogre is going to be a push. Oh, it's me. It's an uphill block. Turret 14 for Technobabble. Let's do that. I'm gonna try to kill you, which means I need you to stay here. Three die on the beer board. Here we go. We will go. Let's see. We have three more left. 1, 2. We'll take it here. Oh, I forgot I had this guy out on the ground. All right, that's a terrible move, but let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3. I think that is the move. I think that is the move. All right, that's the best we can do. So now you are going to come in, and you're going to go here. SPP says you need to score this turn. Yeah, sure. Let's do you. And that'll be it. I had a 2-die here with the Journeyman, but I didn't want to lose the mark. Turn 14 now for Odin and Nuffle. What have I done? What have I done to deserve this? Two-die and ambient occlusion will be a push here by the Ulf. Frenzy follow-up into a 2-die. Move the Beerboar into position to get the assist here. Didn't need the assist, but stood up. I suppose stood up the Beerboar just in case that die roll went wrong. One die blitz against the catcher works out due to tackle. Catcher's going to go here. I think that's it with a rush, right? One rush to get into the end zone. Disgusting. Disgusting. 5-1 the score. I think this might officially be the highest scoring game in league history. Eleven v 9 on the pitch, 2-man player advantage for Odin and Nuffle. 2 turns left in this game, and then the nightmare is over. Currently 3 on the line for the defense. 3-3-5 is the formation. Here's the kick. Changing weather on the shallow kick here. Kick the ball to the 6-yard line over the left wide zone, just off the left sideline. Turn 15. Couples says, not to be a doubter, but I think the Norse have this one. Yep. Well, let's just try to be friendly to our. We're gonna help out the Believe Broncos as much as we can. Let's put the ball. Let's see. Where can you get? Ball will go in your hands. You don't have. So we'll come down here. So you need to stay here. We'll take the blitz here. Get a knockdown. You'll go here. Just got a stun out of it. So you are going to come down to here, which means I want you guys up here. So we'll say good pickup. We'll retreat this ball back to the 18-yard line. We'll do that. Put the pile here. We'll move you here. Just stay put. And that'll be our turn. Turn 15 for Odin. It's Nuffle. 5-1 the score. They're going to advance to the semifinals. Oh, man. What was that? 4 blitzes in a row? I like how my logo on the ogre's ass from this view looks like a heart. Looks like a heart. It's a close one. Got to try to make this a 6-1 ball game here. Blitz on Mutex. Fails the rush. And that'll be a turnover. Turn 16 for Technobabble Inc. I have no words. I have no words. So this is going to try to get Frizzia free for the handoff to score and make this 6-1 the final. Definitely the highest scoring game we've ever had in league history. Listen to how excited I am in my voice about it. Fail this pick. Fail this, please. Of course not. 6-1 the final. Well done by Clivius. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's right. Just gotta pray harder next time. Oh, man. 6-1 the final here. Of course Frizzy is the MVP. Of course she is. Why wouldn't she be? And with that, Odin and Nuffle will advance to the semifinals. So the top 4 teams indeed did make it to the top 4. And Odin and Nuffle will face off against BB Nut and the Believe Broncos. That will be Nurgle versus Norse. And then the NC Snakes Moobs Dark Elf team will face off against Philosopher's Song Spires Lizard team. The Believe Broncos ranked number 1 versus the number 4 team, Odin and Nuffle. And the NC Snakes ranked number 2 versus the number 3 team, Philosopher's Song. It worked out. It worked out to be perfect seeding. So congratulations to Clive. Do not wish me a good game. How dare you? Congratulations to Clivius this evening for advancing to the semifinals. Good luck to our 4 finalists. That will be it for this evening. The semifinals will begin to be scheduled tomorrow, and when those games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to that schedule on our website at maml.club. That's MAML.club here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, X, and Facebook. You can also watch previous games on our YouTube channel. Play Blood Bowl. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. No, this game's great. You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, Xbox, and a tabletop form at your friendly local game store until the semifinals. Take care, everybody. I will not be enjoying the rest of my weekend, but I hope you enjoy the rest of yours. Take care. We'll see you here for the semifinals.